Всем привет! Вы на канале InVader, и сегодня мы продолжаем проходить Hogwarts наследие. В прошлом видео мы остановились на том, что изучили заклинание бомбарда, и теперь мы пришли к Поппи Добринг, чтобы... Ну, она хотела поговорить насчет браконьеров.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
Да, знаю.
Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Хорошо.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Хорошо. Идем за Поппи. Странное, конечно, имя, но... Это обычная фамилия. Ну, фамилия и имя для Англии. О, минотавры. Ой, кентавры. Минотавры.
Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Ну, короче, если что, возможно, есть вероятность, что кентавры помогут. Ну, посмотрим.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Хорошо.
Revelio.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Может, яд какой-нибудь? Сейчас узнаем.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Ага. И чего она остановилась? О.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio.
Так.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Ну да, я тоже думаю, что... Ты чего вдруг пьешь? Хорошо.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
А это что?
Pelt. Poor beasts.
Ай, обидно. Ладно.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
И, короче, нафиг. Разорву сразу.
Nothing more.
Glaciers. Protego.
Admirable trick.
Expelliarmus.
Come down! Bobby Fizz!
Ready to... What was that?
Where'd it go? Tricky little cave flapper.
Leviosa.
Feisty little foliage. Miserable weed. I've never been one for going back for more. Not the bright.
Bringo. No. Protego. Why not sneak in?
Я что-то очень много пропустил.
Leviosa.
Kupringo.
Так,
Nuisance. That's all you are.
Descend. Protego.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Glaciers.
где он? Что это было?
Merlin, you think they
Revelio.
were guarding the Minister for Magic himself? What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Она сказала министерство, типа, причастно ко всему. Я как-то пропустил. Ладно, давайте соберем лут и пойдем дальше.
Protego. Revelio.
Да, ну лута здесь, в принципе, достаточно. Еще разных денег. Отвар. Еще один отвар.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Тут типа битва драконов. А арена не маловато?
It's a
Окей.
dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could
Yeah.
they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Спасибо.
That's a brilliant idea.
Someone over there. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
It's Totalis. Revelio.
Шо? Иди сюда.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickening this totalis.
Окей.
I heard something.
Да-да-да, иди. Посмотри.
This totalis. Revelio.
О, Поппи за нами идет. О. Ладно. Не знаю зачем, но...
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Хорошо, зачем? Зачем она так много разговаривает? Я из-за... Можно я пойду нормально?
Revelio.
Да боже мой! Ладно. Много снаряжения. Нафиг. И это нафиг. Ну и это тоже. А, там что-то еще есть. Да, наряды. Оба нафиг. Да, и ящики какие-то дали.
Aloha Mora.
Все, открылось. Может, вы быстрее будете этим заниматься?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Revelio.
Element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Here's 10 points.
Oh, little magic. You do this! I won't rest. No!
Thunder?
Descendo. Leviosa.
Levioso.
Expelliarmus.
I want. A lucky shot. Levioso.
Don't think you'll get it out.
Like to torture dragons, do you?
Levioso.
Back for Moros.
Levioso. Levioso. Here I find you. Levioso.
Vegetation does not belong in battle.
Levioso.
Done.
Levioso.
Descendo.
Levioso.
Accio.
Levioso. Levioso.
Wingardium Leviosa.
А где у меня депульс? Вот, куда поставить? Вот сюда.
Levioso. Levioso. Levioso.
Ну ладно, я хотел, короче, дуэльные навыки сделать, но уже как-то пофигу.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
А почему у меня здесь конфлинга стоит, а не бомбарда?
Avoiding our problems.
You'd be better suited for gardening in the back.
Time to teach someone a lesson. Levioso.
Lodged in a duel? Perfect. You're not going to like the moment.
Levioso.
Never did care much of me. Overthrown weed. Potato.
Nothing more than that.
Levioso.
Confringo.
What have you done?
Bombarder.
I should have been.
Places.
Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso.
А, не больно.
Let's play Trickster and Pray, shall we?
Places. I've always hated her, though.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Окей.
Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
Accio.
Так, надеюсь, она на нас...
Been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Надеюсь, она на нас не нападет. Зря ты туда трансфигурировал, конечно. Или как это называется, все честно не знаю. Ага. Дракон его сожрал.
Incendio.
Беги. Только не нападай, пожалуйста.
This way.
По идее, нам тоже надо валить. Давайте быстрее. Окей. Дракон.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I
Жиза.
planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Давай
Since the
узнаем
dragon
про
we freed
яйцо.
flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it.
Мне интересно, мы
They're not a
на
forgiving
где-то на
lot.
середине игры
I'm
идем?
sorry to say that you likely have
Или
a
вообще
larger
даже не
target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Окей.
Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Ага, Себастьян захотел поговорить.
It's time
И
you
профессор.
learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Успеваемый, за успеваемостью еще надо следить, прикольно. Ну, если реально надо следить. Круцию дадут? Интересно. Ладно, давайте так сделаем. Давайте отправимся... Выручай комнату. Вот. Там я сперва выпущу... Нет. Сперва я узнаю, какие предметы мне дали. Ага, шляпа и очки. Нет, не очки. Шляпа хороша, я ее возьму. Очки какие-то, но они слабые. Их сразу уничтожу. И кажется, мантия была... Ну, давайте возьмем новый плащ. Почему бы и нет? Вот, что у нас... А, ну, в инвентаре, наверное, яйцо, да. Окей. И мне бы выпустить животных. Серьезно? Так, может, в другую комнату пойдем? Ну, в другую. В другое место, где можно выпустить тварей. Окей, все. Да, чуть не забыл.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Дурачок, что ли? Где еще один? Ага, покушай. И ты тоже покушай. Жабий бородавки, лол. Так, Крывана, ты тоже... Ваня, будешь отставать? Их. Пирог, гиппогриф. Окей. Так, и по какому заданию пойдем? По заданию Слизерина или по заданию мисс Уизли? У профессора Уизли. Давайте профессора Уизли справа. Так, ну и надо карту открыть. Хорошо, нам сперва... Куда-то сюда и я... Сейчас посмотрим. Немного не понимаю. А, да. Давайте сделаем день. Хотел бы я сказать, но день не начался. Почему? У них вот какая-то странная система. Смены.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Это где-то выше? Да. Где-то
выше. Bombarda. Incendio.
А что открылось? Окей, какие-то штуки открылись, я не понимаю все еще. Кстати, вот сюда бы конфлинга. Нет, вот сюда. И Люмус верните.
Инцендио.
Я все еще не понял. Ну да ладно. Пойдем дальше.
Revelio. Lumos.
Где-то на улице, но не уверен, что здесь. Хотя что-то похожее. А, может где-то здесь это? Да, где-то здесь, ну что-то похожее. Что-то похожее, но я не вижу нужные статуи. А, вот она. Окей. Задание, короче, зеркалом. Как всегда, интересно, увлекательно и познавательно. В кавычках, естественно. Так. Где это зеркало было? А, да, вот здесь. Страница руководства. Ладно. Блин, как долго идти? Заберите страницу руководства в подземной гавани.
Revelio.
А. Где-то внизу говорит. Ага. А как сюда надо было зайти?
Revelio.
Не понимаю. Окей, рябиновый твар. Плащ. Подземная гавань. Глубоко под внутренним двором виадука расположена пристань для лодок, на которых доставляют первокурсников через Черное озеро в Хогвартс. Интересно, конечно. Зачем через Черное озеро?
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor.
Окей. Опа, извини. Не заметил, что этот сундук с глазом. Окей, надо руководство из книги трансфигурации. А где этот лифт находился во дворе? Скажите мне, пожалуйста. Я, конечно, какими-то окольными путями ходил. Окей. Блин, я вот здесь не могу сделать. Супер перемещение. Хотя, в принципе, не так далеко.
Revelio.
Keep letters from home more often.
Confringo.
Спасибо.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Ну, она говорит выше. А, может, в библиотеке на втором этаже? Ну, это логичнее, да.
Revelio.
Что книга должна быть на втором, ну, типа в библиотеке.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Да.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions on my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial.
Хорошо, давай ответим.
I have
Здесь викторина
created a
как это?
small quiz, just for fun,
Викторина
focusing mainly
о
on the
мире
lore of the
волшебников.
wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Окей. Ну давай.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Змея... Шейка?
The snake bird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The
Золотой
snidget
снидет.
was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next
Птички-то
question.
вымерли.
Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Какое зелье также часто называют жидкой удачей?
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
Oh,
Since it makes
угадал.
the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Какие волшебные артефакты упоминаются о сказке о трех братьях? Дары смерти.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder
Бузину
Wand,
палочку,
the Resurrection
воскрешающий
Stone,
камень
and the
и
Cloak of
мантию
Invisibility.
невидимки.
Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Квофл?
The Quaffle.
That's right.
Ага,
When a chaser throws
угадывает.
the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch
Ну,
match,
про
the
братьев я
team is
знал,
awarded
что
10
типа дары
points.
смерти.
True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Так, верно ли, что оборотное зелье способно превратить того, кто его выпьет, в существо другого вида? Верно?
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
Блин.
While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I
Ну,
can
мне
ask
понравилась
you.
викторина.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Не сейчас, извини.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Книга «Трансфигурация», средний уровень. Эта книга непременно поможет студенту, который хочет заняться более сложными видами трансфигурации. Профессор Уизли часто рекомендует ее своим студентам с отличной успеваемостью в качестве легкого чтива.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Легкое чтиво. Почему у меня... ну, наверное, потому что, ну, типа, нету точки перемещения возле класса трансфигурации, и это, наверное... Хотя нет, есть, вот она. Там что-то зазвенело. Окей, сова. Прикольно, наверное. Кстати, урок закончится, и все, он
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Окей, изучаем трансформацию. О, Нати, кстати, мы возле нее сидим, прикол.
Beautifully done.
Окей, давайте поговорим с профессором Уизли.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Учебный год с отличием можем закончить.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will
Спасибо,
say
конечно.
I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular
Слухов
activities.
о
Was your
внеклассной...
visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way
Откуда
to
она знает?
Professor Fig?
Так, короче, она узнала про то, как мы ходили к кухне, а потом Хогвартское кладбище с почти безголовым ником, чтобы узнать, какие сведения у призраков. И она говорит, это типа связано что-то с профессором Фигом? Нет, конечно.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Да. Окей. Давайте проверим сперва заклинание трансформации. Вот, а потом закончим. Как долго она перезаряжается, конечно.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Хорошо, давайте чуть позже.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there. Bring someone who speaks goblin.
Привести кого-нибудь, кто разговаривает на гоблинском, он сказал в конце. Окей. Ладно, давайте на этом закончим. У нас появились еще дополнительные, основные задания. Есть еще парочку доп. Заданий, которые я хочу пройти. Вот. На этом я с вами прощаюсь. Все эти задания уже будем делать в следующих видео. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь, а также комментируйте. Не забудьте поделиться этим видео со своими друзьями и знакомыми, если оно вам понравилось. Также ссылка на мой плейлист, как и ссылка на мою группу ВКонтакте и в Телеграме внизу в описании. С вами я уже увижусь в следующем видео. Всем удачи, всем пока.